Hello there my lovelies, it's Jenny here back at you again with a new video, and this is episode 2 of a series that I would like to call Auntie Jenny, and in this episode I will be going through my gig survival guide. So number 1, what do you wear for a gig? Well, I would highly recommend you wear comfortable, loose clothing. Do not wear anything that will stick to your body, nothing tight, nothing that's bounding you at all, should I say. I would highly recommend wearing a t-shirt or a tank top. Just make sure that the t-shirt is like a size bigger than the size that you usually are. So then it's nice and loose, so then you can, fan yourself if you get a bit sweaty in that gig. But trousers wise, what I wear is I wear either jeggings or leggings, but really loose leggings or jeggings. If you don't know what jeggings are, they're basically what I'm wearing right now, like elasticated jeans. That's what I wear to a gig. Socks, it depends on what the season is. If it's a summer gig, don't wear any socks. If it's a winter, autumn gig, wear socks. But it really depends on what shoes that you wear to a gig. And my go-to shoes for a concert would be the good old Converses, because you're protecting your feet from getting trod on, because I swear your feet will get trod on a lot if you are in a standing gig. If you're up in the gods or whatever in a theatre, you're perfectly okay to wear whatever shoes you want. Just make sure that they are comfortable and you will not get blisters after a night of partying and gigging. But if you are in a standing gig like I was when I went to go and see Enter Shikari at Alexandra Palace, in fact this time last year. I'm filming this on Monday the 27th of February, which is a year since I saw them live at Alexandra Palace, which I tell you, it was an absolutely phenomenal gig. But yes, wear comfortable shoes, and I wore Converses because my feet got trod on a lot, especially when the mosh pits happened. So yeah, that would be my go-to attire for a gig. Hence that's why I'm wearing my Enter Shikari t-shirt for this particular video. So yes, I went to go and see Enter Shikari live at Alexandra Palace this time last year. And one thing's for certain, if you are at a standing gig which you really want to get the best seat in the house, leave early. Make time and leave early for your journey. And that's exactly what myself and my then boyfriend did when we went to go and see Enter Shikari. And the basics that you are going to need when you go gigging is your keys, obviously, because you need to get home. You need to be able to get in your house when you come home from that gig. If, like me, you are British, you will need the good old Oyster card with you. If you're going on any public transportation, so bus, train, tram, whatever place that you live at, if you've got a travel card or money on you, make sure you put it in one of these, which will be your purse. I like to go for purses that are really flat and are easily stored, and they're light as well. Make sure it's light, because you don't want to be, have a massive purse with you. Just, travel size, should I say. But yeah, if you are on public transportation, if you are travelling to a gig, make sure you are with friends or with your significant other. If you are travelling to the gig on your own on public transportation, I highly recommend you sit in front where the train driver is, where the bus driver is. So then if you feel uncomfortable, you report it to whoever the driver is that you feel uncomfortable on public transportation. But if you are travelling on your own to the gig, make sure, I know this will sound a bit, motherly of me, but make sure you get your parents to especially drop you off and pick you up from the gig. So yes, and obviously you are going to need your mobile phone in case you get lost or whatever. If you're with mates, you can just text them and go, hi, I'm at this vantage point. And if you get lost, like me and my then boyfriend, we were like, right, if we get lost in the mosh pits, meet at this point if we get lost. So create like a vantage point and say, right, if we get lost, meet back here, that sort of thing. But also when you are at the gig, when you arrive at the gig, make sure you scour for the closest security guard, so then you can then report any suspicious or odd behaviour when you are at the gig. And then back to the wallet. With your money, make sure you do not flaunt your cash around, because there will be pickpocketers around, and I haven't been robbed or pickpocketed, touch wood, but I highly recommend don't bring so much cash. Just bring I say a couple of bucks if you're American, or a couple of pounds if you are British, but don't, you know, fan yourself with your money or whatever, because, you know, once the pickpocketers see that you are loaded, you will be an easy target. So yes, and then also eating and drinking at the gig. Make sure you eat something hearty. If you eat something, make sure you eat an hour before the gig is due to start, because then that will give your body the time it needs to digest that food, so then you are not going to be violently throwing up while you're watching your favourite band on stage. And also drinking wise, make sure you drink a hell of a lot of water, because you are going to sweat. Regardless of whether it's a sit down gig or a standing gig, you are still going to sweat very, very much. So I highly recommend you stock up on the old fluids, drink loads and loads of water. Or if you were like me and you guys were at the Alexandra Palace gig, you would have experienced the security guards passing cups of water to everybody who was at the gig, which I thought was very, very kind and considerate of the organisers involved at that gig. But yeah, just stock up on water, because you don't want to pass out or violently throw up while you're at the gig, because you want to enjoy yourself. And also, if you are on your own, or you're with your significant other or friends at this gig, make sure you acquaint yourself and make friends with the people around you, because they are going to be your saving grace. Because I remember when, as soon as the mosh pit started to happen, me and my then boyfriend were getting thrown around everywhere, and luckily we had a great group of Shikari fans behind us protecting us, so we were like, oh, we feel protected. So yeah, make sure that you acquaint yourself to the people around you, and you know, they will be your human shield in essence. But yes, so yeah, so you know, make sure you leave early for your gig, make sure you eat and drink at least an hour before the gig, stock up on the food, stock up on any fluids, make sure make sure you get enough sleep, because you're going to be you know, throwing your shapes everywhere in that stadium, in that, you know, concert hall, wherever you're at. Yeah, and most importantly, make sure you have fun at the gig. You want to be able to remember this gig as one of the best gigs you've ever been to for the rest of your life. Don't live your life through this. Don't watch the concert through your phone. Yes, at a concert, what I do is I take the odd video here and there throughout the gig, and take the odd photo while I'm watching the gig, but I don't film the whole gig. I just want to experience it, live in the moment, that sort of thing. So yeah, make sure you have fun. And that was basically my gig survival guide. So if you guys enjoyed that, please slap a like on this video, and don't forget to comment down below. Tell me what gigs you've been to, or if you're going to a gig, tell me what gig you're going to. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new. So yes guys, thank you so much for watching this week's Auntie Jenni video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you guys are well. and you guys rock on like Donkey Kong, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye. Hello there my lovelies, it's Jenny here, back at you again with a new video, and in this video, sorry. Gotta get my hair right. Hello there my lovelies, it's Jenny here, back at you again with a new video, and in this video this will be the second episode of a series that I would like to call Auntie Jenni, and in this episode, sir.